Vlad TV has a new op, people. His name is Uncle Luke. Now, the legendary rapper took to Instagram to say some not nice things about Vlad after Vlad interviewed Gloria Velez. Now, during his interview with Gloria Velez, Velez pretty much accused Uncle Luke of everything under the book, bruh. All right, she accused Uncle Luke of being 20 times worse than Diddy, of grooming multiple people, and essentially saying that Uncle Luke is responsible for the majority of the grooming in the industry. Now, obviously, Uncle Luke seen this interview, heard the interview, and didn't like it. Now, he made some accusations against Vlad that I found kind of hard to believe. So Uncle Luke will go on Instagram Live, and he will say that Vlad TV paid Gloria Velez to come on the platform and lie on him.
What you think about somebody on Vlad TV? I don't listen to nothing nobody on Vlad TV got to say. I don't like Vlad TV. Don't care about Vlad TV. It's a white boy. All he does is pay off broke rappers and hoes money to lie about people who are successful. He never goes and get no white boys and put them on his show. Typical white boy. I want to say another word, but I ain't gonna say that. Profiting off of black people by having people lie about people on there. Call you up, give you $2,000, $5,000 because you desperate, because you broke. They go do the interview with him and they say basically whatever he wants them to say. I don't f with no Vlad TV. Period. And if y'all f with him, then y'all just looking for entertainment, I guess. You're a pain freak to listen to that shit. I don't listen to that shit. So I don't know what nobody said on there. Have no idea, don't care what nobody said. If anybody said anything, they want to say something to me, say it to me to my face. I'm 6'3", I'm in shape, I weigh 232, down from 269. I still got a mean fight game, but half of you can't slap the shit out of nobody these days because they're going to go try to sue you. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
I think the theory that Vlad TV paid Gloria Velez to come and lie on Uncle Luke, I think is false. And there's actually credible evidence to point to it being false. Gloria Velez have had these accusations against Uncle Luke, Aaron Hall, and other people for years. Like, Vlad TV didn't pay her to make up these stories. Like, she wrote a book about it. Like these accusations are in her book already. So these are accusations that are already out there. A while ago, she posted this on her story. She says, if you don't think grooming is happening in this business, you're sadly mistaken. It started in 1994 with Luke and few others in this business. I was in high school. She even posted like her ID from high school, and she put, I look like a baby, signifying there's no way they couldn't tell you they didn't know my age when I was on tour with them. She starts off the Vlad interview by admitting that she went on tour with Uncle Luke and them when she was only 14 years old. And she would even say they met her at a teen club they was performing at as adults.
So now you're doing stuff with DJ Laz.
Yes.
Did you meet Luke around this time?
He introduced me to Luke.
Okay.
Yes.
So Uncle Luke, the founder of the 2 Live Crew.
Mm-hmm.
And this is essentially the biggest hip-hop figure in Florida during this time.
Yes, he was.
It was bigger than just the music.
Right.
So this is the biggest entity really almost anywhere at that point, and you start going on tour with them.
Right, because they were beyond raunchy.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right.
So you were a backup dancer, a 2 Live Crew
Yes.
backup dancer while they were touring?
Yes.
In Florida or other states as well?
Florida and other states.
Wow. And you were how old?
14. I started.
14. You were going
Yes.
interstate.
Yes. Laz and other artists as well.
To shake your ass on stage.
Yes.
In front of 21 and older clubs.
Yeah.
Or 18 and over, I guess,
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But definitely not teenage clubs. 2 Live Crew does not make teenage music.
No, they don't make teenage music,
Yeah.
but they did perform at teenage clubs. They did. That's how I met them.
Oh.
So a lot of these artists I met in a teenage club, they performed for us. Actually, in the beginning, everybody was nice. everybody was sweet until it wasn't.
This is documented facts that can't really be disputed, that she was on tour with them at the age of 14. Now, here's the thing, bro. I think this is bad enough. Like, if this was the entire story, I'm looking at Uncle Luke, Two Live Crew, and everybody weird. Everybody weird, bro. But the story gets worse. Now, she would say while on tour with them, she got raped multiple times by multiple different men. And Uncle Luke would silence it and pay her off to be quiet and not report these men. On one occasion, she would report that this really famous NFL player did something very bad to her. And when she told Uncle Luke and them paid her not to say anything and paid her to be quiet.
So the first incident, I was on tour with DJ Jealous J, and now he's the producer that did the Lollipop.
Okay.
So he was very respectful. He always looked out for me. I was 14, and he made sure that I was good, like nobody harassed me. So we went down to the Keys, the Florida Keys. He had a show, and Luke, everybody was performing. It was a big show. And Luke had a party, the after party, and we all went, I had boys protect me and watch over me. There was a new athlete that just got a major deal, football player. And he kept flirting, and they kept saying, she's 14, she's 14, like, chill. They kept telling him that. So I'm very quiet and just, I'm used to just, okay, you know what I mean? Just so I won't offend anybody or not raise my voice because I saw how aggressive they are to other women. So, he's like, let's talk upstairs. And he was very persistent. And I was like, he was like, just talk. It's so loud, the music. And I went ignorantly. And we were upstairs, and, he tried to break me, and I told him, no, I want to leave. And he threw money at me, and about how much, and kept throwing money at me. So I just said no, like I said no. And we went back and forth, and he just jumped on me. He's a football player. He was big, and I just started screaming, even though there was so much noise, like so much music. But thank God my peoples heard me, and then they bust in and they started, she's underage, what are you doing, And he acted like he didn't care, like he was above the law, that he was famous and rich. And they called me many a times when I got home, like, how much do you need to be quiet? I said, but nothing happened. He goes, yeah, but something did happen. But even though it didn't go all the way. But I didn't take any money. And I just said, I'll be silent. I won't say anything.
Well, Luke was one of those people that called you?
Yes.
Okay. How much did they offer you?
A lot of money. Because he just got a major deal, a football contract. Later on, I saw him a few times. I didn't say anything. And then as I got older, like in my late 20s, he apologized. I never saw that he ever raped anybody. He did well in his career, very, very well. He tried to even flirt. I was like, that's not going to happen. I thought that was weird.
Our problem with Uncle Luke is he chose to attack Vlad TV opposed to attacking these particular accusations. Now, he has spoken on this in the past, I believe. He's never really did like a full sit down, full talk about it. He's always like played it off. And when the accusations go on a platform like Vlad TV, because beforehand, like Gloria Velez would post on Instagram here and there, Twitter here and there, accusing Uncle Luke of grooming, but she never really had a platform this big, such as Vlad TV, to expose this. And when she exposed it, you attack Vlad instead of addressing the accusations. To me, that point to guilt. That era of rappers from 1980 to about 2016, before the Me Too movement, they were all nasty. There's a lot of nasty things that happen, which is why Diddy, for the most part, was able to get away with a lot. So Uncle Luke never fully addressed it. However, there is a clip of him addressing the accusation somewhat a few years ago. And here's what he had to say in regards to Gloria Velez accusing him of grooming her and a lot of young women and allowing them, to pretty much be abused without any repercussions, because he would make them be quiet if they wanted to stay on tour.
I just learned what the grooming mean. I don't even know what the grooming mean. Grooming. Fuck is grooming? They had to explain that to me. Y'all got the right one. I don't have no problem going to court. I'm not Russell Simmons. I'm not them other people. I don't do that. I know my brand. My brand is Luke. Hey, we want some face down up. That's what me so horny. The problem is when you know your brand and you know what you're singing about, you subject yourself to be in that kind of trap faster. So what you have to do is really not be about what those songs is talking about, because you can get yourself jammed up.
This explanation is, hey, I know I was rapping about some freak stuff. I know my brand is freak nasty, but I'm not really about that. Bro, Uncle, do you forget that you threw parties and concert parties, right? And by the way, like Gloria Velez as an adult was eating booty at one of those parties is on tape. But yo, you threw parties where it was like live action choreograph happening in front of everybody. Bro, cut it out with the, oh, I wasn't really living it. You was living that life, bro. It's all on camera and it's documented. But besides that, what's your excuse for having a 14-year-old dance for you when you was on tour? What's the excuse? There is none. Nobody can explain that. Why was she around y'all, touring with y'all at that age? A lot of these old heads, man, they did some nasty things in their past and they believe that nasty thing would never come to. Nah, bro, it's surfacing, homie. All of y'all.
I video everything. Everybody sign releases. I do shows. Ain't no underage people be doing no show with me. I fire girls. You get caught. I have chaperone for the girls, a one head dancer. It's always one head dancer. And she put everybody in check. So if you're doing, this is not a traveling whorehouse. So you gonna mess around with these other artists, you're gonna get sent home, sweetheart. You get fired.
But your DJ was sleeping with her. That's documented. Having a head dancer in charge does not explain why she was allowed to tour with y'all when your brand was freak nasty, when your brand was corn, when your brand was selling sex. She's not of age, bro. She's in middle school. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? I'll be real, man. I'm not in the business of giving any artist or rapper a pass just because they're a rapper. I think this is detestable. I think this is nasty. I think this is like disgusting. And Luke choosing to respond to Vlad instead of Gloria tells me everything I need to know, bro. This ain't cool, man. Now, if you want to make videos like me, I pick one of my subscribers every month where I go ahead and do like a one-on-one coaching with you for completely free. My way of giving back. If you want to be one of those subscribers that get the free coaching, I have like a contact information in my bio. Just sign up, put your contact, and if I choose you, I'll contact you. If you enjoyed this video, click on this video right here to find out why Lil Durk may be coming home after his lawyer just found a crazy loophole. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.